Welcome back to Nighthawk Films, everyone. My name is Ian Allen, and today I am back with another Dragon Ball Z Figuarts unboxing video. In the last video, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I unboxed the Super Saiyan Awoken Vegeta from the Cell Saga / Android Saga, and its counterpart that came out around the same time as this character earlier this year was everyone's favorite, the entirely new remake of Super Saiyan Trunks, the boy from the future. I don't really have a whole lot of Trunks characters. My main Trunks character I have was back from one of the first ones that opened up. I think one of the first characters is from actually the Cell Saga, and it was one of the first few waves of Figuarts back in the 2010s, I think. And I didn't get the one from Super, but I was excited when they were showing off and announcing this one, so I'm very excited to see what this character has in store for us, so let's open them up and take a look. Now, apparently, there have been a few interesting things I've heard about this specific character. Some things have been bad about the legs, or something about the hair, or something's been wrong with a certain character whenever they get it, so I haven't opened mine up, so I don't know what I'm going to find. So, at the bottom here, we got a variety of different hand sculpts. We got couple different ones to do his Masenko and Gallic Gun and Final Foy. Got a bunch of different hands here for different things. Some for holding his sword, which is pretty cool. It has like a little clip-on thing, so that's pretty cool. I've got a couple different faces here. I really can't see that very well, but we have a stern face, an angry gritting the teeth face, and an angry charging yelling face. We have an additional hair piece that can go onto his current Super Saiyan, and a base form head sculpt, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm already noticing that there is some wiggle to his legs just being in the open. Something about this, you could probably get like some stiffener or action figure stiffener or whatever it's called to do certain poses. I might have to get some apparently because it looks like his legs are a bit loose. It's not the greatest, but it's okay, I guess. Head movement, not too bad. Apparently, some people say the jacket can actually come off, but I'm not going to attempt to take it off. Head movement back and forth, not too bad, not too bad. Let's just go on to the leg movement right off the bat. Leg movement isn't too bad. It can do a full split. I think some of these newer designs that they're doing with like this type of rotation on the legs is cool, but I do think that it needs to be worked on a small bit because I know they did it for Ultimate Gohan and they did it for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, and my Super Saiyan 4 Goku is fine, but my Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's legs are a little wobbly. Toe point do pretty good. Feet rotate pretty good, back and forth, not bad. Not a whole lot of movement for the feet, but that's okay. He doesn't really need to have too much footwork. He can stand up. At least he can stand up properly and not fall over. That's nice. The bending portion of the legs can go pretty far. So I think the reason why his legs were just, pretty loose, it was probably because they haven't been used yet, or they got to be into a certain pose to make him stand. It's not too bad. Arm rotation by the wrists, not bad. By the bicep joints, being able to bend pretty easily, no stiffness. Turning all the way around, shoulder joint towards the back, lift up pretty far, actually. That's actually a lot farther than I thought it was going to be able to go. So not too bad, not too bad. Like it. Overall, don't get me wrong, I like the design of this new Trunks that they did, but I feel like, to me, considering how iffy the legs seem and how much this arm came off, I do think when they're making this character, I think he feels kind of rushed. That's just me. Let's see with this additional Super Saiyan hairpiece how much of a reaction it adds to his character. Add it like this. So there we go. So instead of having it just facing down all the time, he raises it up. So I'm wondering if this is supposed to be Super Saiyan, and maybe this is supposed to be like Super Saiyan 2 or Ascended Super Saiyan. I'm not entirely sure, but I will say this, the character does look really cool. Now see, that's actually really cool. That looks cool. Okay, yeah, I can see it. It looks nice. Okay. Head articulation with this, you can probably see it a little bit better. Doesn't move too bad. Has a little problems here and there. Kind of stiff, there's limited range movement for that, but that's okay. And now to check out this sword. So let's see how this works. So, hopefully, whooshing. Cool. Sword design, really nice. So the question is how I put this on. There's nothing on the back that really shows where you're supposed to put it. But there's probably some. And if you know what they're doing now with Figuarts, instead of actually having a piece of paper for the instructions, they're putting the instructions on the inside of the box. Up. Which is a bit strange, but it's fine. Okay, well, it's gotten to the point where I'm having a bit of some trouble trying to put it on, but at this point, I don't care. So this is what I was able to do. I'm not used to working with characters that actually have like these little pieces that go on like this. So I gotta get used to characters like this since now I actually have one. But I will say, well, actually no, I do have a character like this. I think I have Sasuke, who's kind of like this with a sword, but like his pieces are a little bit easier. This one, not so much. And so if we look at some of these hand sculpts where he's holding the sword, like fused together. I can't seem to get it on. Well, no wonder why it seems fused together, because it is. Turns out. Okay, so can't believe I'm just not figuring this out. So if you take the sword, there's a little knob, the little handle at the end. You can just pop that right off. You can get the hand on easier. Okay, I'm done trying to work with this thing because this thing's starting to become a pain in my ass, and it's not staying on properly because, you know, plastic of China. But to recap, this is Trunks with a sword. Pretty cool. Like it a lot. Got a cool little weapon here, so you can do a few different poses. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like it. Really cool. So even though other than the sword and the holster, trying to keep it on is like the trickiest part of the whole thing. It's really hard to work with, but if it was able to hold into place easier, that might be nice. Other than that, character is really cool. I like it. There's a few things here and there with the left arm and both the legs, but it's not too bad. I think it's a little loose for a reason to help do different poses. Either way, really cool. Like the character, cool sword, cool character. So, with that being said, remember to share this video with your friends and family. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. And if you guys want to go get this character for yourself, I'll leave a link to the characters section in the Big Bad Toy Store. Anyways, bye.